Don't know our name, but let's tell you how we made it in the Hall of Fame. Know you heard about us, so it's well known. We were first publicized on the microphone. Then a little bit later, they made a decision. They had to put us down on the television. Then a little bit later, I want you to know we was even throwing down on the radio. Well, I was sitting at home and I was feeling blue and rapping to the beat like I generally do. This to the radio station never came to you, but something suddenly it came to mind. I decided I wanted to have a very good time, so I went down the street to the disco place. Met a pretty girl who had a pretty face. I said, hello baby, what you got for sale? Told me her name was a Wicked Nail, a Southern Belle, the Coast Guard high from a burning hell. And anyway that she'd follow the righteous dollar, to hell that she had to go. And we'd be sitting there waiting to sell something, saying, you know she was a money making hoe. Oh, well, I shook my head and like then I said, it's just the what did you have in mind? I don't know about you, but I know about me, and I'm down here to have a good time. She said to dancing Willie, well, you're a fool. Why don't you challenge me to a dancing duel? Just about then she had made me mad. It was the boldest challenge that I ever had. For everybody in the place, I heard the news about the offer she made me that I couldn't refuse. So everybody backed up and left us in the middle. The girl broke down and started to do the wiggle. She wiggled to my left side, wiggled to my right. The way she was wiggling was out of sight. She turned around and started doing a twist. I said, wait a minute, baby, get a load of this. I got a new dance and it's just for you. The name of the dance is the Patty Duke. I put my left foot forward and my right foot back and I swing from side to side. Then I single pressure my last two steps and I was on a Patty ride. Well, I'm not a bragger and I'm not a boaster, but I got more moves than John Travolta, just to move my body all through the air with the grace and ease of the greatest stare. I did my dance and I did it well, cause I am the man that never fails. I kept on dancing all through the night. The dance I was doing was dynamite. Now the party was over by the 3:15. I knew I was going down in history as the best dancing brother that could ever be. So those of you who didn't know my name is Dancing Willie in the Hall of Fame. For those of you who want to hear what I have to say, the story starts on the 12th of May. I met this girl who was just out of school, but to my surprise she would play me for a fool. She paid me for my money and my clothes too. She would have played me for tobacco, but I didn't chew. She took me for a fool and she paid me for my coat. She'd have paid me for my regal, but I didn't smoke. She took me for my fame and she paid me for my name. She would pay me for my rap, but I didn't have a game. Eyes like diamonds, her teeth like pearls, a long wavy hair just to lay in the curls, a black satin dress that's trimmed and lace, and that's how I felt for her in the first place. Now the girl was on, from what you heard, I didn't even stutter on a single word, but I got wild to stop being a lame. I had to put a stop to a job coming in. I ran up on the girl the very next day, and this is what I had to say. I said, shut your mouth and don't you say another word. I bust your butt about something I heard. You're walking around here with your nose all snotty. You don't know what you talk about, won't ask nobody. Your eyes run the water and you need a bit of tissue. Your breath smells so bad till the dogs wouldn't kiss you. I'm 48 inches across my chest. I don't feel nothing but the good Lord bless. The next time you think about running a game, I think about Willie and you might refrain. I remember the day that I was born. I came out the womb with the microphone, and by all the time that I touched the floor, I had to tell the doctor, don't you snap in the phone. The second first word that came out of my mouth was everybody, I'm gonna shock the house. So well, I went downstairs and I kissed the ground. I told everybody it was time to get down. The second first word that came out of my mouth was everybody, I'm gonna shock the house. So well, they lied to the girls that were under the sun. I bet them $5 I could shock if you won. I shocked 19, but I had to stop because the rays from the sun, it was getting kinda hot. The blood started jumping up and down in my veins. My heart couldn't keep up with my brain, so I died and then I went to hell. I shocked the devil and his wife as well. By the devil and his wife, I was highly respected. 3 days later, I was resurrected. I'm walking through the crater with the bolt of thunder, making tombstones jump, putting the devil on the wonder. When I wanna dance upon the lion's den, I dance with the heathens, yeah, the she's the queen. I took the carrots, the gorilla, put the sting in the bee. They got to be a fool to freak with me. I said to all you girls who think you're smart, I listen to my rap and don't tear it apart. I got an invitation from the Board of Education to perform an operation on the girl. And when I set my dedication in my Lord's separation, I increase the population of the world. With the line 20 girls up against the wall, I bet you $5 I could kiss them all. I kissed 19, but I had to stop because the creaking from my tongue made my lips too hot. And when I died, I went to hell. I kissed the devil and his wife as well. And on my tombstone written green, and here lies Willie, the kissing machine.
If you wanna know the beginning of a rap, it started when I was crossed my mama's life. When I was screaming in the house, next to help me think. I said, let me go.
the brother, he was going to a show. I was too young to be there and too young to go. So I managed to get away from my mother with a rap. She said, here's your shoes, son, and here's your cap. I said, okay, Mom, and thanks to you, I'm gonna make the people do the boogaloo. So I arrived at the show in the middle of the night, and all the MC there was uptight. So I rushed to the stands and I said out loud, listen to the people, gonna draw you a crowd. Now give me the mic and give me the table. I'm gonna rap to you now about all my bitches, baby. I feature money, water, and a Spotify man. I look at salt and make a turn the sand. I rock the earth, I rock the moon. I rock it 9 panties, I'll be rocking you soon. I rock it on money, the rock you for danger. I rock it on 2 to kiss the stranger. I rock it on winning to receive a letter. I rock it on Thursday for something better. I rock it on Friday, the rock it for sorrow. I rock it on Saturday, see you true love tomorrow. I rock it on Sunday, are you safe to seek? Or the devil gonna have you the rest of the week?
I said to be a Superman was having some fun at his house on the planet Krypton. About the time that he reached the Earth, it was the beginning of his brand new birth. For me and Superman was tight as can be, but then one day he dove across me. He jumped right up and made a flying attack, and I had to sidestep and break his back. I broke up his jaw, plus I broke up his face. I broke both his legs, steps and butt of the place. I picked him up and threw him against the tree, and whipped his behind just as long as I could see. I jerked up his cape and I rolled it in the sand. I whipped on his butt like a natural man. We followed that night and all the next day. Somehow Superman managed to get away. Flew back to Metropolis, more dead than alive. I was there waiting for some more of my job. I said, look at me, Superman, you look so swell. It looks like to me you call a whole lot of hell. The eyes are red and the rest of you is blue. I knew in the beginning it wasn't nothing to you. And you got mad, cause I started boasting. So he flew home and got Jimmy Olsen. But Jimmy came back and he brought his gun. I said, okay, it's gonna be 2 on 1. But Jimmy pulled the trigger, shot me in my chest. But little did he know I held a bulletproof vest. From that moment on, I had no fear. I heard Jimmy say, let's get the hell out of here. So him and Superman, they took to the flight. And I haven't seen them since that night. But 2 days later, the time that came, it was time for me to bust out Lois Lane. I gave her my rap and I gave it to her right. But instead of me, she bust out very white. Said, Lois Lane, you are no good. You done spread BD up through this neighborhood. I went on down to the Superdome. I beat up the champ they called Larry Holmes. I came on back that very night to knock out Norton to prove I could fight. The Joe Frazier and hard as can be, but he sure couldn't hit what his eyes couldn't see. I threw a left jab and a right hook. I threw an uppercut and that was all it took. The Joe went down for the count of 10. The ref said Joe couldn't fight again. It was a cold Mr. Rain down in Old Spokane, South End District of the coast. I was the girls get high off of sweet cocaine, and they stand on the corner and they bows. Well, that was Dangerous Nell and Frank Estelle. Both the brothers caught with a coat, and like a little flow, the redhead hoe who went down to the grocery store. Or what you pulled down the pants and you threw it on the floor. She wiped her butt with a sardine can. I don't care about the grocery man. And then she went on down to the barber shop. She wiped her butt with the razor strop. She lathered her butt from a lathering can instead of shave my butt with the barber man. I said a hotel, motel, or what you gonna do this week?